And we are tracking more showers out there this morning. We're also looking at what it could be like for your weekend.
John was the victim of circumstance.
And developing now on what investigators call a random homicide at Devil's Lake. The new information in the search for a killer.
This is News 3 Now this morning.
Good Thursday morning, everyone. Almost Friday. It is May 20th. I'm Josh Brighter.
And I'm Chris Stanford. Thanks for joining us. Leah on vacation this week. And it is real humid outside.
It's a feeling that we
so
haven't
muggy.
really had a lot lately. It's always that big slap in the face right away. I mean, we're in Wisconsin. We expect it during the summer, but it still is a big surprise.
Just feeling kind of gross out there this morning, and we have some chances at some thunderstorms that Chris Reese has been tracking. You've been giving us the heads up on this, Chris, for several days now.
I sure have. It's growing season weather at this point, but I'll tell you what, I've said you need that umbrella almost every day this week, along with the sunglasses, because we've seen the sun firing up at times. And so that has helped fuel some of those isolated showers and thunderstorms that we've seen out there. We're tracking more of them this morning. We've had a couple showers move through the Madison metro. We'll touch on that. Our heavier rain is going to remain back towards the west, but this is still going to introduce more shower chances for us as we start to move into the afternoon. Here's what we're watching around Madison. We had a heavier shower move through earlier. Now it's again the light, steadier stuff, and most of that's going to be south and west, at least right now. Down towards Janesville, you are in the clear at the moment, but another shower has developed between Monroe and New Glarus. That's going to be working its way towards the north. We've also seen a shower move up towards Lone Rock. This is getting ready to impact parts of Prairie du Sac as we go through the next couple of moments here. All morning long into the afternoon, we're going to at least keep a chance of showers and thunderstorms into that forecast. 66 is our temperature right now. The cloud cover is abundant at the moment. Janesville, you're at 68, 67 in Lone Rock, Wautoma waking up at 65. Watertown also at 65 this morning. Monroe, you are at 67. Check out the dew points, though. These dew points are into the mid-60s, even some upper 60s in some spots. These are the dew points, folks, that the moment you begin to step outside, your hair starts to frizz up, and a lot of folks are going to say, oh my goodness, it is humid. And the reality is the humidity gets even stronger into the weekend. We could be talking, geez Louise type dew points and being into the low 70s. That being said, though, when you get the warmth, you get the humidity, we do have the chance for isolated showers of thunderstorms. Not everyone is going to see them, but this afternoon as temperatures top out around 80, some of you may end up with a shower or storm. And we're going to be watching that potential into Friday as well, along with Saturday. But Friday is the day that some of those showers and storms could be just a little bit stronger. Let me go ahead and show you what I'm talking about. The reason for that is they're going to be isolated in nature. This is this afternoon, isolated storms as well. You start to move into your Friday morning. We're all dry, but by Friday afternoon, temperatures in the low 80s, a couple isolated storms. Those are the ones that could be stronger. By Saturday, though, it's about the warm. Temperatures are going to be right around 87. That is a get out on the lake day. Get into the pool if you have the chance to do so. Mid-80s Sunday and Monday will be cooler by this time next week.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you. 6:03 right now. Authorities refuse to give up on the search for the person who murdered a Wisconsin man at Devil's Lake.
24-year-old Wauwatosa native John Smunzer was killed back in October while hiking. Lead investigators believe that John was chosen by random. So far, at least 15 witnesses have reported seeing a man in the park that day claiming he looked scared.
Running in a manner that appeared to be scared or uneasy, falling down multiple times, not really dressed as somebody who's going out for a run.
Anyone with information is encouraged to call 888-TIP-SAUK, or you can visit our website, channel3000.com, to find a link to the Sauk County Sheriff's Department.
This morning, a bill to create a bipartisan commission investigating the Capitol insurrection has been passed in the House. But as CBS's Laura Podesta reports, it's unclear if it has enough Republican support to pass the Senate.
The bill is passed.
35 House Republicans joined with Democrats to pass a 9/11-style commission to investigate the January 6th assault on the U.S. Capitol.
This is about facts. It's not partisan politics.
The commission would be equally divided between Republicans and Democrats, each with subpoena power and with the direction to complete its work by the end of the year.
Holy cow.
Ohio Democrat Tim Ryan scolded the 175 Republicans who voted against the bill.
We have people scaling the Capitol, hitting the Capitol Police with lead pipes across the head, and we can't get bipartisanship.
Republicans wanted the commission to also look at the violence stemming from last summer's social justice protests.
And why is it that there is no willingness to look into all of the riots and the arson and the violence and the burning?
Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer promised to bring the bill to a vote.
Getting at the truth is more important now that some Republicans are trying to rewrite history.
But it faces an uphill battle in the divided chamber where 10 Republicans are needed to overcome a GOP filibuster.
I'm disinclined to be supportive, and that's my disposition.
Meanwhile, the FBI is still trying to track down suspects. Yesterday, it released new videos in hopes the public can identify people taking part in the assault. Laura Podesta, CBS News.
Here in Madison, Governor Evers is calling a special session for the legislature to expand Medicaid in Wisconsin.
Yeah, that bill lawmakers would take up would use federal stimulus money tied to expanding Medicaid on hundreds of projects across the state.
This time, if we don't expand Badger Care, then we're not just missing out on the opportunity to expand access to quality, affordable health care. We are also missing out on an additional $1 billion under the American Recovery or Rescue Plan that's available to states like us who have not yet expanded Medicaid.
Wisconsin, one of just 12 states that has not taken advantage of Medicaid expansion. Republicans voted earlier this month to remove Medicaid expansion from the governor's budget proposal. State Republicans say they plan to gavel in and immediately gavel out of that special session.
Dane County investing $2 million to kickstart a new job training initiative. The plan includes a 4,800 square foot expansion at Badger Prairie Needs Network. Once it's opened up, the site will be used as a gathering place for job training sessions, wellness programming, and the relaunch of a weekend community meal program. The network is working with the Latino Academy of Workforce Development and some other partners to help people recover from the economic impact of COVID-19. Right now, there are no job training programs happening in rural communities of southwestern Dane County. This partnership will fill that gap.
When looking for treatment to mental health issues like depression, UW-Madison researchers are going beyond the traditional. The Psychoactive Pharmaceutical Investigation Master's Program starts this fall. It's the only master's program of its kind in the U.S. The aim is to train scientists to be leaders in the delivery of drugs like psychedelics and cannabinoids as therapy, a field that's expected to grow in the coming years.
If it goes well, I think we will certainly see a change in psychiatry. The important thing, though, is to make sure that we keep a level head and get the right data to show that it is effective and it is safe in the patients that we're hoping to help.
This master's program can be taken online and has already received a lot of interest. The application deadline for fall enrollment is July 31st.
Hey, if you're still looking to get your teenager vaccinated, there's a clinic happening today for ages 12 to 15. It's at the Johnson Creek Premium Outlet Mall. The clinic's going to run from 4:30 this afternoon until 6:45 this evening. The shots will be given out next door to the Nike outlet store. Milwaukee's ousted police chief could once again become the city's top cop. The Milwaukee County judge in the case says that former Milwaukee police chief Alfonso Morales must be reinstated to his former position in the next 45 days. That is, unless Morales' attorney and the city can reach a settlement. Morales sued the city after he was demoted to captain, saying that his due processes were denied. Currently, Jeffrey Norman is the acting police chief as of this past December. An engineering company partnering up with UW-Madison on new electric vehicle technology.
Yeah, the company plans to develop this while lowering the overall cost of owning an electric vehicle. Taylor Lazenby is here with us with what this could mean for the future of electric car buyers. Good morning, Taylor.
Hey guys, good morning. That's right. Electric vehicles make up just a small percentage of the total automotive market that we see today. But their appeal continues to grow as automakers expand their price range, their performance, and their style. Now, earlier this month, the electric vehicle company Canoo, and UW-Madison signed an agreement to work together on a solution for electric vehicles. In addition to the research, UW-Madison will assist in developing innovative ideas for Canoo's new line of electrical vehicles. Now, when we take a look at the price tag for some of these types of electric cars, we can see they can range anywhere from up to $40,000 to over $80,000 per car. Now, UW-Madison believes this program with Canoo will help bring a competitive edge to the electric vehicle industry and start the race of who can create the most affordable electric vehicle.
If you want to reduce costs in such a competitive market, you need to have clever ideas, you need to have innovation, and that's what they, I think, hope to find with us, innovative ideas, really clever people, particularly our student bodies, who can help to innovate in this electrical vehicle domain.
Now, UW-Madison's College of Engineering will lead these electric vehicle efforts and plan to offer internships and other opportunities with Canoo for students in the upcoming future. Now, guys, in the next half hour, we're going to hear from UW-Madison on what some of those unique opportunities students can be a part of when they're in this program.
All right, Taylor Lazenby, thanks a lot. Hey, coming up, some fan upgrades now underway at Camp Randall, when they'll be ready for fans.
And we're back in the 608 later this morning with how a local woman is helping you spoil your pet.
Admit it, you just don't have time for mowing. At Barnes, we do. We take pride in our attention to details, from planting to pruning, seeding to sodding, mowing to mulching, and everything in between. Barnes since 1981. Get started today at barnesinc.net.
It takes attention to detail. With your local Bryant dealer, you're getting more than just a technician. You're getting someone who pays attention to your needs and the little things that make a big difference. It takes a dealer you can rely on. And to keep your family cool this summer,
let me show you how this works.
It takes Bryant.
Bryant, whatever it takes.
In the Fitchburg area, contact Tarkenton Brothers Heating, Ventilating, and Air Conditioning for quality comfort solutions.
Rise and shine in the bedroom of your dreams, and thanks to Bob's discount, choose from 12 complete bedrooms for only $9.99. Like my Austin, just $9.99. My Spencer, just $9.99. My Louie, Mission Oak 2, Dalton, or Fusion, you guessed it, just $9.99. I couldn't sleep at night if I didn't give people Bob's discount on complete bedroom sets. Actually, my $9.99 bedroom sets are so comfy and cozy I'd sleep like a baby, but I'd wake up sad.
Get Bob's discount!
Hey, sandwich fan, new Denny's melts belong in your hands. Patty melt's a classic. Big Dipper, fantastic. Nashville hot chicken, bombastic. 4 melts grilled to please. And now you can join our team. Apply at Denny's today.
At Pick and Save, you can get personalized coupons on top of weekly sales for prices that are lower than low on food that's fresher than fresh. Pick and Save, fresh for everyone.
3 days only. Shop the pre-Memorial Day sale at Grand Appliance for the area's lowest prices on hundreds of in-stock appliances, plus up to $700 in additional savings on top brands. Get great deals like this LG 4-piece package with French door refrigerator and air fryer convection range for just $26.81 after rebate savings. Visit your local Grand showroom or grandappliance.com to save today. Grand Appliance, the appliance experts since 1930.
Hi, I'm Crystal the Pistol. Golden Cars has over 500 vehicles in stock with 2017 and 18 Subaru Legacies and Foresters starting at $17,995 or $270 per month. That's right, Golden Cars has over 500 vehicles in stock with great deals on 17 and 18 Subaru Legacies and Foresters. So hurry in today to get your great deal and ask for me, Crystal the Pistol Gobin. Go to Gobin Cars East or West.
You gotta go to Gobin, GobinCars.com.
Admit it, you just don't have time for mowing. At Barnes, we do. We take pride in our attention to details, from planting to pruning, seeding to sodding, mowing to mulching, and everything in between. Barnes since 1981. Get started today at barnesinc.net.
Madison College, one of 2 schools creating a new transfer agreement for students. They've signed a deal with Fox Valley Technical College in the Green Bay area. This agreement is going to allow students at Fox Valley Tech to get an associate's degree through Madison College or vice versa. That could save students as much as 30% in tuition costs as opposed to going to a traditional 4-year college. School leaders say it offers more flexibility.
It's not prescriptive. They have a menu of options. So Fox Valley already offers an enormous menu of options, and we're going to supplement that so that students can get the 60 credits they need to launch their bachelor's degree career, which comes afterwards.
The partnership aims to help students stay in either the Fox Valley or the Madison area to complete their degrees. It also helps them find work right in their own backyard.
The Mallards will get their chance to play in front of a full crowd this summer. Public Health Madison and Dane County said the team will be playing in front of a limited crowd until the start of next month when full capacity begins June 2nd. Fans will not be required to wear masks while seated, but mask wearing will still be enforced in some of the common areas of the stadium. The first game of the season, Monday, May 31st.
That's coming up quick. Hey, an update to a big upgrade at Camp Randall. The South End Zone renovation project expected to be ready now for the 2022 season. The pre-construction work already underway, and it should be noted that seating is not going to be affected for this upcoming season. Take a look at some of these renderings here. Area looks real nice. The final product is going to include boxes and club seats with access to indoor hospitality and outdoor terrace clubs. Uber has released a really interesting index for their lost and found. So in that index, they reported the top 10 most commonly forgotten items in an Uber. Number one on the list, not surprised, it's cell phone.
Makes sense.
As well as the 10 most forgetful cities. Austin, Texas topped that list. They also had a list for the most unique items that were left behind, like a tooth or rabbit legs. The index even breaks down what is most likely to be left behind based on the day of the week. Thursday, that was birthday cards, cakes, and gifts.
Can't forget the cake.
I don't know. What is it about Thursdays? Are we celebrating a lot of birthdays on Thursdays? But
Thirsty Thursday, maybe? I don't know.
There you go.
Hey, it is Thursday today, too.
It is Thursday, right?
That's an interesting list.
You ever left something behind in an Uber?
Not that I know of.
Yeah.
My fear is always forgetting my wallet or my phone, though. Like, I'm always, every time I get out of the Uber, I check, like, each pocket, phone, wallet, keys.
Yep. There you go. I left mine behind in an Uber once, and the driver ended up finding me.
Wow.
Like, tracked me down and gave it back to me. And I was so grateful. Because, you know, like, you lose your phone. And then you're like, oh, no.
Life is over.
You imagine, like, oh, I left it in an Uber. It's long gone. Like, I'm never going to see it again.
Good for, there are good people out there.
There are. There is hope in humanity yet, isn't there? All right, Chris Reese, you ever lose anything in an Uber?
Nope, never lost anything. Just left some memories in an Uber once.
Okay.
I had a great Uber ride once. It was my first Uber ride. It was in Phoenix on the way to the airport, and I just had an incredible time with the Uber driver. Like, I was like, wow, this is awesome. Too bad I'm probably never going to see this person again.
But you always remember it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. So memories in an Uber ride, and now we're getting ready to really step forward into perhaps some weekend memories as summer-like temperatures are moving into the mix. We're at 75, or we were at 75 for those high temperatures yesterday. I expect things to be even warmer out there today. In fact, we're already a little bit warmer than 24 hours ago. Our temperature in Madison is at 66 degrees. We do have this southerly wind, folks, and that southerly wind is going to help warm things up to about 80 later on this afternoon, but we are going to be watching at least the chances for some showers and thunderstorms. Here's where most of that is going to fall. That's going to be over western portions of the area as more showers start to move in, but otherwise, look for temperatures topping out right around 80 degrees. As you move into today, additional rainfall, it is generally going to be quite light for us. Some heavier rain could fall rather, as you work your way up to the north and west. That being said, here's how traffic is shaping up for us as we go throughout your morning. We're not seeing any big issues. That's to be expected. That's how things have been for about the past year when it comes to the morning commute. Highway 113 looking great. Stoughton Road also looking all good. The Beltline, the interstate, all is smooth throughout the Madison area this morning.
We love to see it, Chris Reese.
Yes, we do. My pleasure.
Today is National Rescue Dog Day. According to the ASPCA, over 3 million dogs go into U.S. shelters each year. If you have a rescue dog in your life, celebrate the day and connect with others by using the hashtag National Rescue Dog Day on social media. Well, here in the 608, we've been reporting about how more and more families are adopting dogs during the pandemic. We call them COVID puppies, and it turns out many dog owners are also spoiling their pups more than they ever have. That's part of why Grace Wang started Petforia late last year. Well, that and her puppy, Benny, who helped inspire her, of course. Petforia is a brand that focuses on luxury dog treats with a purpose. The company was recently featured on Project Pitch It in Wisconsin, winning the grand prize of $10,000.
This is just an idea that I rolled with, but just getting the support from the community, and especially, you know, everybody here in Madison, it's been insane. People reaching out, just people telling me how inspired they are.
Grace tells me she's proud to be Madison-based and also an Asian American and women-owned local business. She wants to work with Madison area dog boutiques and then expand outside the city. Her goal is to be available in shops around the U.S. in the next 5 years. She's also creating more of a lifestyle brand that includes dog toys, and you can't forget the humans. There's some apparel for you as well. She's doing a special 15% off sale for those watching in the 608 this morning. 15% off, folks. That sale runs through the weekend. There's a special code that you can find through our website, channel3000.com. And ahead in our next half hour, how Grace is helping support other small businesses and also people living with disabilities. So this woman, she truly does it all. Focuses on local, but doing some good things here in the 608.
I could certainly see a brand like this taking off, like on a national scale.
For sure. I mean, we've seen it over and over, but people are loving their pets more than they ever have been. I mean, we don't deserve them. They're so good for us, especially during this time of, you know, over the last year having to be home alone all the time, you know, but it's just so good to have a way to spoil our pets these days.
I'm sure the dogs have been loving it.
Oh, yes. Yeah, little Benny, he was having a grand old time out there with all that stuff. So.
A lot of quality time.
Yes. Remember to let me know what inspires you here in the 608. You can reach out on social media or email us for a chance to be featured. A 97-year-old Holocaust survivor was a teenager when the war broke out, and the Germans arrived in her small town in Poland.
Did you think this will pass?
We were always living with hope. We always thought maybe in a month or in a day or in a week, the war will end and we'll be free.
Ahead at 7 on CBS this morning, Pulitzer Prize-winning journalist and CBS News contributor Jodi Cantor sits down for a conversation with her grandmother on what it means to survive. I'm sure there's just an unlimited amount of stories there.
Yeah, I'll be watching that one.
6:21 right now, and just ahead for us here on News 3 Now this morning, new video overseas of a village that has been underwater for decades.
Really cool. You won't want to miss that. And in our next half hour, some new developments on the fighting in Gaza and how close they are to a ceasefire.
It's time to march into deer season. Get your John Deere 1025R for just $171 per month. Get a John Deere now and
power up at Sloan's.
Visit Sloan Implement today, celebrating 90 years and going strong.
The best Memorial Day mattress deals start now at Ashley Home Store. Shop top brand doorbuster beds like these up to 60% off while they last. And get the best deal in the country on Tempur-Pedic, plus 6 years interest-free. And free delivery guaranteed within 5 days on in-stock beds. Ashley Home Store.
Step 1, build a workhorse that works harder. Give it a letter. Then do it all again. Rethink, redefine, rebuild. Gear it for adventure. Make it sleeker, lighter. Make it tough, the toughest ever. And then make it a hybrid, because the only ones who can outwork the workhorse are the ones that build it. See your Ford dealer to build and pre-order your F-150 or Ranger today and get an additional $500 bonus certificate on top of all offers.
I thank Gruber Law Offices for being there for me and actually helping me get through that tough stage in my life.
How much of a difference they made in my life and how much they helped me. I can't even express it in words.
Gruber Law was with me, and I'm very thankful for all that they've done. I'm smiling.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, and I appreciate you guys from the bottom of my heart.
If you've been injured, call Gruber Law Offices. One call, that's all.
Summer. Is the house ready? At the top of my list of projects is a ceiling fan. My plan is to stay cool with the windows open. I'm here at Madison Lighting to choose a fan with one of their experts. I've got my room dimensions here and some pictures of my family room. I'm thinking vintage looking. They'll help me choose a fan that's big enough to cool the room with the right motor to handle it all. And all fans are on sale till May 22nd. Madison Lighting on Watts Road. Better get in here.
He has his grandfather's smile,
Her mother's eyes.
My cheekbones.
But will she have my diabetes?
My sickle cell anemia.
His father's heart disease.
Go to joinallofus.org to share your health information and speed up health research breakthroughs. The future of health begins with you.
The biggest sale of the season starts now. It's the Memorial Day sale at Ashley Home Store. Shop in-stock doorbusters up to 60% off while they last. Plus, take a bonus 10% off our furniture sale prices. And no interest financing for 5 years. Ashley Home Store.
It's time to march into deer season. Get your John Deere 1025R for just $171 per month. Get a John Deere now and
Power up at Sloan's.
visit Sloan Implement today, celebrating 90 years and going strong.
Look who's sharing their morning with us. It's Leah Linscheid.
Miss Leah.
Out on vacation in Utah. Thanks for sharing, Leah. She will be back with us on Monday.
Yeah, she doesn't look like she's having a good time at all.
If we can get her back. I don't know. She might stay out there. She's posting some gorgeous pictures on our socials. Send us your morning, folks. Use the hashtag MyNews3Morning when you post.
All right, we've got some pretty cool video to check out of Italy this morning. Take a look at this. Stunning image of a church bell tower from Lake Riscia, the most northern tip of that country in Italy. This village has been submerged underwater for the last 71 years. The village of Chiron once had 900 residents and about 160 homes. They had to flood it in 1950 to create a hydroelectric plant. There's also a Netflix series titled Chiron that came out about this last year. And boy, that is just some incredible video there.
It's fascinating. I'll have to check out that documentary. It sounds like a really interesting story. Some great images there, too.
Crazy to see that, like, sticking out of the water like that.
It's wild. It doesn't look real. Well, Chris Reese, the reality for us this morning is it is muggy and just grossly humid out there.
Yes, it is. Temperatures and dew points are really almost lining up with each other. Our temperatures are into the 60s. Dew points are into the same place. So this is the kind of humidity that when you step outside, that hair really starts to frizz up. Your clothes start to stick to you. I always call it the air you can wear. We're going to be feeling some of that as we move into the weekend. But look for more showers and thunderstorms as a result of said humidity. We're tracking some of those out there this morning. And it's really going to focus on the western part of the state. Grab that umbrella as you head out the door.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
This is a Wisconsin farmer. She grows the locally sourced freshness, the freshness that complements the wild-caught salmon, the salmon that tees up the cheesecake that sweetens every moment. Festival Foods. We are Wisconsin.
I'm home.
Daddy!
Are you making my favorite?
Happy birthday, dear Grandma.
Come on, boy. Let's go outside.
Sprinklers protect what fire will destroy. Whether you live in a house or a high-rise, protect it with fire sprinklers. Fire sprinklers buy time. Time buys life. Learn more at firesprinklersbylife.com.
Are you tired of hearing it's not in stock? Madison's locally owned A1 Furniture has a huge selection of in-stock inventory available for immediate pickup or delivery. A1 has the lowest prices around. Plus, with the A1 Instant Rebate, you get $50 off of every $500 spent. This 5-piece living room set for just $9.99. Name brand mattresses in stock like this queen pillow top, just $3.99.
Shop in-store or online and save with the A1 Instant Rebate.
Only at A1 Furniture and Mattress.
You've heard that an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but you still need to see your dentist because getting good dental care is important to your overall health. You know dental bills can take a big bite out of your budget, especially if you're retired or on Medicare. Even a simple cleaning can cost $200. And other procedures like crowns and root canals can cost hundreds, even thousands more. But affordable dental insurance from Physicians Mutual Insurance Company can help. Give us a call or go online for this free information kit with all the details. This isn't just a discount plan or for checkups only. This is real dental insurance that can help pay for over 350 covered procedures, like cleanings, fillings, crowns, even dentures. dentures. There are no deductibles, no annual maximum, and you can see any dentist you like. So don't wait. Call or go to sendinfokit.com to get your free information kit. Call now.
3 days only. Save an extra $700 on top appliance brands at Grand Appliances pre-Memorial Day sale. Get the guaranteed lowest prices on hundreds of in-stock appliances, including great deals like this Samsung front-load washer with steam for just $6.98, or this 25 cubic foot LG French door refrigerator for just $14.98. Visit your local Grand showroom or grandappliance.com to save today. Grand Appliance. You make it home, we make it grand.
This is a Wisconsin Brewmaster. He brews the local craft beer, the beer that washes down the Oktoberfest broth, the broth that pairs with the potato salad that befriends the burger that tastes like victory. Festival Foods. We are Wisconsin.
Right now, why a ceasefire along the Gaza Strip could come at any moment this morning.
And as you head out the door, we have what you need to grab. We're tracking more showers and thunderstorms in that first warn forecast.
This is News 3 Now this morning.
Good Thursday morning, everyone. Thanks for joining us on this May 20th. I'm Josh Sprider.
And I'm Chris Stanford. Leah is off this week, and we begin this morning with some brand new video from overnight of the aftermath of more airstrikes in Gaza.
Yeah, that fighting continues there this morning, even as a ceasefire could be near in the battle between Israel and militants in Gaza. An Egyptian security source tells Reuters the sides had agreed in principle to a ceasefire after help from mediators, but details were still being negotiated in secret. Israel's ambassador to the UN and the United States spoke exclusively to CBS News, saying the country is not fighting against Palestinians, but against Hamas.
Look, we didn't seek this conflict. In fact, we did everything in our power to stop it and de-escalate the situation.
Palestinian health officials say since the fighting began about 10 days ago, 228 people have been killed in Gaza. Israel says 12 people have been killed on its side of the border.
A big story in Madison this morning after weeks of controversy over people staying at Rindall Park. The city council has decided they can stay for now. After a 10-hour council meeting on Tuesday night, they decided unanimously to refer the issue to 5 commissions before they made a final decision. The attorney said there were too many legal issues to consider. The alder who co-sponsored the resolution to not evict the campers said this is a good short-term fix, but they'll still need to come up with a long-term solution.
So the question of the statutory authority around campgrounds and permitting, basically how can we go about making some place in the city legal for folks to sleep if they don't have a home?
So it'll now be a few more months before the council can make a decision on this. In the meantime, city staff have been instructed to not evict anyone staying at Rindall Park.
6:31 right now. We turn to Madison's most accurate forecast with Chris Reese this morning. Boy, those dew points. I call this you're hopping on the Hot Mess Express out there this morning.
Yeah, we've been talking the Hot Mess Express. I love it. We've been talking about the humidity pretty much all morning long. Dew points are well into the 60s for us. These are the dew points, folks, that create the bad hair day as you step outside. And we're going to watch dew points increase into the weekend. We're talking immediate OPE levels, perhaps even the G's Louise, as some of those weekend dew points could make it into the lower 70s. It is the air you can wear. It's also the moisture providing all we need for the showers and thunderstorms out there. Most of this is working its way in from the west, but it's also the western portions of the area that are going to see most of that rainfall out there today. Otherwise, it's isolated showers. We have one popping up in the northwestern part of Dane County. That's out around Black Earth and Mazomanie, mainly west of Waunakee as well. Other showers have been towards the south, but Janesville, you're clear for now. There is one popping up towards your west. That has since fallen apart. We've also seen some showers around the Dodgeville area this morning. Those have worked their way towards the north and east, but we're going to continue to watch that potential to see the showers out there today. 66 is where we start right now. Winds out of the south and southeast at 10. That's bringing in more and more moisture to our area. 68 in Janesville right now. Wautoma waking up at 64. Good morning to you guys. Mineral Point, good morning at 66. Platteville, good morning, coming in at 67. And as we plan that day, folks, temperatures gradually gradually start to warm up. We'll see a couple rays of sun, much like what we've seen for the past couple of days. I suspect temperatures top out right around 80 or so into the afternoon. Some stronger storms going to be possible towards the west. We could also see some stronger storms into your Friday. Saturday, there's a minor chance of a shower or thunderstorm to go up. I would not expect that to be severe, but let me show you what I'm talking about with the isolated shower activity. This is this afternoon. They'll turn off overnight tonight, and then we move into tomorrow afternoon. You get the warmth, you get a little bit of sun, and you get the instability, and that means showers and thunderstorms as temperatures are into the lower 80s. But as far as the weekend goes, the pick day is going to be Saturday. This is the day to get out on the lake or get into the pool. We're talking 87 degrees, heat indices around 90, and sunshine to go around. Again, there's a slight chance of a shower or storm on Saturday, but most of the day is going to be dry. By Sunday afternoon, more showers and storms join the mix. We stay warm into Monday and Tuesday. Temperatures come back down to reality where they should be for this time of the year by Wednesday of next week.
Definitely going to need some air conditioning with a forecast like that, Chris.
Oh, yes, we will.
Thank you.
My pleasure.
The state of Hayden, Wisconsin goes far deeper than what we might want to believe. In our continuing investigative series, we're digging next into how many hate investigations don't make their way into the state's official statistics. Hate investigations are complicated and take more time than the average case. But time and time again, we find clear racial indicators in cases that don't meet the official definition.
May not be explicit, but it's certainly implicit. Perhaps political leadership. You don't want to be a city that reports a lot of hate crimes.
Check online right now for the first part of this series, where investigative reporter Naomi Coles uncovers how many assaults never make the public eye. Tonight at 6 and 10, a first ever look at cases that get charged but not counted, and also how few of those get convicted.
A Wisconsin juvenile court judge accused of possessing and distributing child pornography is now in federal custody. The lawyer for now suspended Judge Brett Blommy said in court yesterday that Blommy decided on his own not to seek release. The defense attorney says it's a strategic decision as Blommy is seeking a plea agreement. Investigators say Blommy uploaded child porn through the Kik messaging app 27 times in October and November.
An update this morning, Kyle Rittenhouse is set to make his first in-person appearance in a Kenosha County court tomorrow. The now 18-year-old charged with homicide for shooting and killing 2 people during last summer's protests. He was 17 at the time. Tomorrow is his final pretrial hearing before jury selection begins in November.
Wisconsin joining 5 other states in the FTC in suing Frontier Communications. They say that Frontier is not delivering the internet speeds it promises customers and delivering worse speeds than what people are paying for. Frontier says the lawsuit is without merit and will defend itself. A group of Madison students teaming up with an electric vehicle company to come up with the next generation of electric cars.
Yeah, really cool partnership here with the company Canoe, giving students real-life job experience. Taylor Lazenby is here now with what this opportunity means for students. Taylor, good morning to you.
Hi, guys. Good morning. That's right. UW-Madison College of Engineering students are working with Canoe to create these electric vehicles and make them more affordable in the near future. Now, Canoe is working on a line of electric vehicles due sometime next year. Now, the engineering students at UW will be working with them on ways to make the technology more accessible to the typical consumer. Now, this partnership is also an opportunity for Canoe to find students who could eventually become their employees.
With research centers like what we are exploring here on campus and off campus in very clever setups, I think that's an asset for us to attract top students, the next generations.
UW also plans to start this program in this upcoming fall semester. Now, university staff tell me the program is already creating a great buzz around campus and, of course, within the engineering department. Now, to find out some more information on Canoe and their partnership with UW-Madison, you can head over to our website. That's at channel3000.com. Now, guys, I think Teslas are cool. I saw there's a Volvo one. Audi has one. I'm really excited to see what this Canoe vehicle will look like. They're going to make an SUV and also a pickup truck. So that's what we have to look forward to.
There you go.
Yeah.
They're just so expensive right now. Like I think that new Ford truck that President Biden was driving around this week starts at $70,000. And yeah, it's just not affordable to the average household.
It's not. And they're looking at a price range of maybe in the 30s to the highest is 40s.
Wow,
so I mean, it's lowering in the ballpark.
We're getting there.
We're getting there.
All right. Sounds like a great opportunity for students, too. Taylor Lazenby, thank you very much.
Thank you, Taylor. Let's take a live look outside on a Thursday morning. We've been talking about that heat and humidity coming back into Wisconsin. I'm calling it the Hot Mess Express this morning, Chris. What do you think?
Watch out. Grab some tickets. Hop aboard. It's on the way out this morning. Yeah, it's really sticky and muggy out. And some thunderstorm chances in the forecast that Chris Reese will continue to track for you. And there is another national store lifting its mask requirements. That's still ahead.
Are you eager to get your toes in the sand? Coming up on CBS this morning, we're in Galveston, finding out how beach towns are bouncing back from the pandemic.
The price of gold is at a 7-year high. Get top cash on the spot for your gold at Diamond Select. Cash in today while the price of gold is high. Don't miss out. Get instant cash for your gold today at Diamond Select, downtown Stoughton.
Deposit, plan, and pay with easy tools from Chase. Simplicity feels good. Chase, make more of what's yours.
Sale. Take 35% off store-wide and save big on the styles you want. A queen mattress just $349. Or this dual reclining sofa, $699. This queen bed, now $749. This 5-piece dining set, just $999. Or get the patio ready for summer with this 3-piece set, only $999. Plus, with Steinhaffel's special financing, you save even more. Only at Steinhaffel's and steinhaffels.com.
Hi, I'm Crystal the Pistol. Goldwyn Cars has over 500 vehicles in stock with new body-style GMC Terrain starting at $22,995 or $350 per month. That's right, Goldwyn Cars has over 500 vehicles in stock with great deals on 2018 GMC Terrain. So hurry in today to get your great deal and ask for me, Crystal the Pistol Goldwyn. Go to Goldwyn Cars East or West.
You gotta go to Goldwyn, GoldwynCars.com.
At Diamond Select, our on-site goldsmith can create a beautiful, one-of-a-kind piece. Whether it's repurposing an old ring or creating from a picture on the line, we're here to help you create jewelry of your dreams. Diamond Select, downtown Stoughton.
Don't make me look at that whip and tie you to the tree, just like they used to do your ancestors.
Disgusting, violent threats, brutal attacks on innocent people. Hate crime is surging in our community.
In order for us to stop history from repeating itself, at some point we have to confront it.
Naomi Coles combs through hundreds of pages of reports and uncovers how far we have to go in combating hate crime in Wisconsin. The State of Hate. News 3 Now investigates tonight at 6 and 10.
6:41, we are back in the 608 this morning with a way that you can help spoil your pet. Petforia's slogan states it's a dog treat brand with a purpose. You'll notice the unforgettable packaging and an adorable mascot right away, a cute Yorkie named Benny. Grace Wang is the local woman behind it all. She wants Petforia to be one day bring joy and comfort to dogs all across the nation. But the Madisonian is also helping provide jobs to people living with disabilities in Wisconsin. Wang outsources the production of her treats to a Milwaukee nonprofit that employs adults with disabilities.
Being an AAPI member, just all that, women-owned, you know, small business, supporting other small businesses has just been a real dream come true for me.
Wang launched Petforia in December 2020 after raising more than $3,500 through Kickstarter. And the company was also recently awarded $10,000 from Project Pitch It. That's the #1, award there. Wang's homemade organic treats come in 4 different and punny flavors. They're pretty good. I haven't tried them, but they look good. She says the containers are cute enough to keep even after the treats are gone. There's also dog toys and apparel for the humans as well. Grace tells me she hopes to open up a pop-up store in Madison soon. And she's also doing a special 15% off sale for those watching the story in the 608 this morning. I'm told that sale runs through the weekend. So if you're interested, you can learn more by going to channel3000.com. And I say I didn't try that because she actually offered me to try it. She said that they're so, they have like all the right ingredients that humans can eat it too. But I'm just like, yeah, I mean, I love food. You guys know that. I'm always eating and drinking here in the 608. But I'm like, I don't know if I'm quite ready to eat the dog food quite yet. Though it did look really good.
Yeah, what are some of the kind of flavors, or what are some of the treats that they've got available?
So they were super, like I said, punny. Like one of them was peanut barker.
Nice.
Which sounded really good. I can't remember the other ones, but they all sounded, yeah, if it wasn't dog food, I probably would have been eating it. But
there you go. You set it out here in the newsroom, open to everybody, and it probably wouldn't last that long.
It probably would be gone in a heartbeat.
Yeah, they probably wouldn't know that it's dog treats, but yeah, it
looks
would go
good.
quick.
The packaging, it looks, I think we're all about looks these days as well. So, hey, if it looks good, it's probably going to be
It sounds
good.
like her brand is set up for a lot of success.
Yeah, giving back to the community here, too. You can't get any better than that.
All right, good story. Thanks for sharing it, Josh.
Yes, remember to let me know what inspires you here in the 608. You can reach out either on social media or email us at inthe608@wisctv.com for a chance to be featured.
All right, 6:44 now. Starting today, there is another grocery store dropping its mask requirement. Kroger, the owner of Pick and Save, says if you're fully vaccinated, you no longer need to wear a mask. Of course, Dane County still has the mask requirement in place. That does expire, though, on June 2nd. You can read all about the county's plans at our website, channel3000.com.
Just about 6:45 now, and if you feel a little uneasy about ditching your mask, hugging someone, or shaking hands, you're not alone.
Yeah, in fact, a year of pandemic protections could take a lot longer to shake off. Clinical health psychologist at UW Health, Dr. Victoria Igizio, says that those feelings are completely normal. She says that people will go back to doing what they used to do at their own pace, and that's okay.
Although we've kind of spent the most of our lives interacting with people, just kind of naturally having hugs and closeness and being out in public, a year off from that actually is a really long time.
So experts suggest that you figure out what you're comfortable with and then ask people that you interact with the same questions.
Well, one industry that's making a comeback right now with the loosening of mask requirements is cosmetics. Get this, lipstick sales up 80% from where they were this time last year. Yeah, 80%. That's according to data trackers. Walmart says lipstick is currently the top performer across all segments of cosmetics, now that mouths don't always have to be covered.
Yeah, I hadn't thought about that. I personally don't like it when my wife wears lipstick. It's just it's too messy when you're smooching, It's
we don't like a mess.
It's too sticky. It's just yeah.
It has been nice. It has been nice over the last year to be a little bit more simple too. I think we've learned simple is okay.
Yeah, and I think some of that's going to hang around, post-pandemic. The sweatpants for sure. Everybody's loving their sweatpants now. So I think the jean business might have a tough time coming out of this one, too.
I love my yoga pants, my Surge joggers. I wear them all the time.
Is that like the joggers is like the more appropriate term, or like the...
Yeah, especially for a dude, maybe. But yeah, I got my Lulus, I guess you could call them too. But
I've got a pair like that. My wife calls them my yoga pants, and I'm like, they're not yoga. Like, let's just hold off. They're not yoga pants.
Oh, guys,
I'm not doing any yoga in those things.
No yoga. You can do dog yoga like we did yesterday.
There you go, like our clip from yesterday.
Well, guys, some exciting news here. The Friends cast is back together again. HBO Max officially releasing the trailer for the Friends reunion.
Yeah, it's a one-off, unscripted special. It's going to air on the streaming platform next week. All the original cast members are back, reminiscing about the old days. Monica, Joey, Chandler, Rachel, Ross, and Phoebe, all back. So if you were to choose, which Friends cast member are you, Josh?
So I am 100% a Monica in every single way. So I'm OCD, I'm crazy, and I'm just very much like her. A little obnoxious, a little dramatic sometimes, but
no, not you, Josh. kidding. I think I would, I'm kind of more of a Chandler.
Chandler?
Yeah, at times. I don't know. I have maybe a little bit of some characteristics from each Chandler, Joey, and Ross.
Yep.
But man, it's going to be so cool to see everybody getting back together. It's been a very long time since we've seen it. I mean, I don't know if we've ever seen like a full reunion from the cast, but just after how big that show was back in the day when they were doing new episodes, I mean, to see them all back together, it's going to be a nice walk down memory lane.
Yeah, it's one of those good backdrop noises that I always have on my apartment. It's one of those shows that never gets old. So.
Still a goodie.
Chris Reese here now with your certified most accurate forecast and those temperatures, Chris. It's feeling very, very summer-like out there.
Oh, and it's going to feel even more summer-like as we start to move into the weekend. Temperatures today already a little bit warmer than where we were yesterday, which means we're starting out into the mid and upper 60s for a lot of spots. Madison, we're at 66 already this morning. 70 is that air temperature in Janesville, 71 in La Crosse right now. And yes, that humidity is going to be a thing that also helps provide what we need for some shower and thunderstorm activity. We're seeing some of that this morning. We'll see some additional showers later on into the afternoon and evening, especially the further west you are. Temperature-wise, though, we will top out around 80, so it's steamy and bubbly as we move into the afternoon.
All right, Chris Reese, thank you very much. Coming up here in the morning sprint, Wisconsin reinstating the work search requirement for unemployment.
But first, I want to say happy birthday to Theo. If you've got a little kid turning 3 soon, let us know so we can share their picture on TV. We'll be right back.
Look Who's 3 is sponsored by Three Bears Resort, Indoor Water Park and Conference Center in Warrens, Wisconsin.
Admit it, you just don't have time for mowing. At Barnes, we do. We take pride in our attention to details, from planting to pruning, seeding to sodding, mowing to mulching, and everything in between. Barnes since 1981. Get started today at barnesinc.net.
McGann Furniture in downtown Baraboo should probably be called McGann Furniture and Flooring because we're the area's oldest and most experienced floor covering store. Our friendly staff will explain the many types of flooring available, answer questions, and make suggestions so you can choose what's best for your home and lifestyle. We always offer free in-home measurements and estimates and use the finest installers in the entire area. And remember, at McGann's, we don't inflate prices only to mark them down for a sale. Stop in today and discover the difference. You'll be glad you did. McGann Furniture, downtown Baraboo.
Do you have a coffee smile? Drinking coffee causes yellow teeth for thousands of people just like you. And whitening toothpaste just doesn't make those stains go away. Introducing Power Swabs, the first teeth whitening system that lifts coffee stains off your teeth in less than 5 minutes without whitening strips or trays.
I've smoked, I've drank coffee, I drink red wine. It makes my teeth darker. It doesn't make me feel good about myself. And using Power Swabs, it's made a difference.
So with the strips I've used in the past, most of them are like, you got to leave it on for 30 minutes, and the whole experience is just not comfortable. But with Power Swabs, I just snapped it open and rubbed it on, and it was good to go.
This didn't sting, it didn't burn, it didn't have an aftertaste. It was just a swab, and I just got to rub it on my teeth, and that was it.
The Secret is a tooth detergent and whitening agent developed by Dr. Martin Ginniker that lifts stains off of your teeth. Power Swabs remove stains on natural teeth, veneers, bonding, caps, and crowns. The best part is you just swab your teeth for 5 minutes and you'll have whiter teeth. No more sitting at home with a whitening strip in your mouth for 30 minutes.
I've tried like every over-the-counter whitening because, I'm one of those people I'm like obsessed with white teeth. The Power Swabs were so easy to use. I don't have to have strips sitting on my face for an hour. I don't have to have a foam tray where I feel like I'm gonna gag or I'm gonna go play football.
When I use these whitening strips, I noticed when I would drink, I would get this crazy sensitivity. It would go right to my brain, and I'm like, I hate this. So why do I have to go through the monstrosity of this pain just because I want to whiten my teeth? With Power Swabs, there was zero sensitivity.
Show off your white smile this Memorial Day and call for your 5-minute solution. Order Power Swabs and receive 40% off the regular price. Yes, 40% off the regular price. Shipping is free. Plus, you'll receive a free Quick Stick pen. Visit powerswabs.com or call the number on your screen.
Admit it, you just don't have time for mowing. At Barnes, we do. We take pride in our attention to details, from planting to pruning, seeding to sodding, mowing to mulching, and everything in between. Barnes since 1981. Get started today at barnesinc.net.
The Portage Furniture Store with free delivery on brands you know and trust.
Time right now, 6:52, and it is time for the morning sprint.
The U.S. House of Representatives has approved legislation to create a bipartisan commission to investigate the January 6th attack on the Capitol. In the Senate, there has been some growing opposition, though, from Republicans. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer says that he will still bring it to the floor for a vote.
Breaking overnight, even as strike continues to be exchanged between Israel and militants in Gaza, there's a hope a ceasefire is on the horizon. President Biden has pressed Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu to de-escalate the military campaign. Hamas officials say they expect the ceasefire agreement to be reached within days.
A massive drug bust on the West Coast. U.S. Coast Guard crew in San Diego just seized 11,500 pounds of cocaine. It's worth an estimated $220 million. The drugs were confiscated in the international waters off the coast of Mexico, Central and South America earlier this year. A dozen people in custody in connection and are awaiting federal charges.
And that'll do it. A no-hitter for Corey Kluber.
Yes, another no-hitter, the second MLB no-hitter in a row. Last night, Yankees pitcher Corey Kluber brought them to a victory over the Texas Rangers. He was the 6th pitcher to throw a no-hitter already this season. The all-time record is 7 a season.
Milwaukee's ousted police chief could once again become the city's top cop. A judge in the case says that former Milwaukee police chief Alfonso Morales must be reinstated to his former position in the next 45 days. That is, unless Morales' attorney and the city can reach a settlement. Morales sued the city after he was demoted to captain, saying that his due processes were denied.
Kyle Rittenhouse set to make his first in-person appearance in Kenosha County Court tomorrow. The now 18-year-old is charged with homicide for shooting and killing 2 people during last summer's protest when he was just 17. Tomorrow is his final pretrial hearing before jury selection begins in November.
Governor Evers is calling a special session of the legislature is to expand Medicaid. The bill would use federal stimulus money tied to expanding Medicaid on hundreds of projects across the state. Wisconsin is one of 12 that have not taken advantage of Medicaid expansion. Republicans voted earlier this month to remove Medicaid expansion from the governor's budget proposal.
Millions in the southeast are once again under flood warnings this morning as torrential rain drenches that region. At least 4 people have been killed in Louisiana so far. There's been widespread damage across the region and into Texas. That storm expected to last into some areas through Monday, bringing with it flash flooding and tornado watches.
State Republicans have voted to reinstate a requirement forcing unemployed people to look for work to qualify for benefits. The requirement was suspended because of the pandemic. It comes a day after Republicans announced that they wanted to end $300 weekly federal unemployment payments. Assembly Speaker Robin Vos alleges that businesses are having trouble finding employees and filling shifts because federal programs are providing more money than what businesses can provide in wages.
Right now, there's a shortage of rental cars across the country. A year ago, some rental fleets were sold off in the pandemic, and this year, a global chip shortage has caused production delays of new cars. Hertz says the rental car shortage is likely to last through the summer. They recommend booking early and reworking your travel plans so you don't have to rent at expensive rates. The National Hurricane Center releasing its seasonal forecast today, and hurricane season could start early for the 7th year in a row. The center says a weather system in the North Atlantic has a medium chance of becoming something stronger. If it does, it will be named Anna.
Temperatures are quite mild out there this morning, already at 70 degrees for our friends in Janesville. In Madison, we sit at 67 right now. This is a sign of that summer-like pattern we are in. We're also tracking some isolated showers out there this morning. No thunder as of yet, but I do expect to see at least a couple of rumbles in some spots as we move through the afternoon, and more activity moving in from the south and west. That being said, take the umbrella headed out the door, but also keep the sunglasses on hand as well, as we'll see a couple rays of sunshine at times. A big warm-up is in store for the weekend.
All right. Thanks, Chris. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a great Thursday. Hope to see you tomorrow.